Today, I would like to take some time to update you on my island progress and let you know everything that I've been working on so far. I have been working on this island since October, since right before the 2.0 update came out, and I work really slow. So there's not like a whole lot done yet, but I think I've really nailed my theme and what I want to go for this island, so it should be smooth sailing from here. And I always need inspiration, so if you have anything that you would like to share, like a dream address or something, please feel free to drop it down below or drop it in the dreams section of our Discord. I'm constantly looking for more people to copy. I'm kidding, that's a joke. I'm especially looking for islands that have been updated with their dream address for the 2.0 update. We just got so many items in that update that I'm still kind of like scrambling to remember everything that there is. So I like to see how other people use it, you know what I mean? Anyways, enough blabbing. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little mini tour. I find myself having like a bit of a creative block with this island a lot, but as of lately I've been feeling way more confident with like my design skills. I'll go ahead and show you the map. I love how open and organized my pathing has been so far. Something that you might notice is that I have actually not, I actually don't know if you would notice this, but I have not terraformed my island at all or waterscaped it. This is my original map minus a couple little things here and there, like so I could put inclines in easier. That's the only terraforming and waterscaping that I've done is for bridges and inclines. I swear, I promise, on God, Bible. I can't believe I just said Bible. I think I'm in my Kardashian era. Bible. Anyways, some of you guys might remember that I was doing this thing called hardcore mode when I first started this island. I had maintained that for quite a long time, like maybe a month or two. It's hardcore for people like me, you know, that cheat constantly and like time travel, order items. So hardcore mode to me is like no time traveling, no trading with anybody. It was all sorts of rules. And the only one that I kept after I stopped doing hardcore mode was no terraforming. I've been obviously using the pathing tool, which I don't think counts. So that's been huge for me. I've really liked working with my natural island layout. I haven't really gotten into the meat and potatoes yet of like the areas with tons of cliffs, but we're about to. I'd love to show you the whole island today because we got to talk plans, okay? We got lots of things in the works. I'll also show you my villager houses as we go along, so don't worry about that. Welcome to my entrance. So this is kind of like a little bit more of like a farm vibe up in here. When the 2.0 update came out, I could not help but make farm stuff because that was the most exciting thing to me in the update. So we have a tiny little farm in front of our Nook's Cranny here. This is kind of where we start to get into more like the city stuff. So over here is a parking lot and we have a little delivery truck, I guess, and some shopping carts in queue. By the way, if you're interested in any of the codes, I will make sure to have the info for you in the description so you can find them. But I adore this chalk road, and this really captures like the rural town thing for me. But I also feel like, and I know this doesn't make sense, but I feel like I'm very city as well at some parts of the island. Can't really pinpoint my theme for you. If you guys know what my theme is, like, please let me know. All I know is like city, but somehow sprawled out in rural and very colorful. I love lots of color, and I'm super aligned with cherry blossom season, which is where I am showing you my island right now, as in the time. It is currently cherry blossom season on this island because I think it is the prettiest season and deserves all the love. I'm gonna go through this little neighborhood really quickly. So over here we have Marcel's yard. Marcel has a little yard sale going on, and he also has his house interior done. I just can't show you because he's not home. But inside of his house, he has sort of like a little thrift shop going on. I thought that was fun. Well, it's more like a vintage store. I hate that there's a distinction between those two things, but whatever. And this is Silvana's house. Silvana has a laundromat in her front yard. Don't know why. Don't ask me. I just thought it would be very super cute. And of course it ended up being very super cute. Duh. The inside of her home is also all done. I don't know why she decided to get rid of whatever furniture piece was there to put a stove when she literally has a stove right next to it. That kind of makes me mad. Whatever, I think I'll live. But this is her renovated house. I figured since she has a laundromat in her front yard that she probably likes a lot of clothes. She's just a single girl living out her little fashionista Emily in Paris fantasy, except for she's Silvana on Tiny Town Squared. I forgot to even ask her for her recipe. Whatever. I'll go back later. Hopefully she'll be home. And the last house in this little neighborhood is Lyman's house. He's not home, but he does have like a little plant stand thing going on in his front yard, and it's super overgrown and jungly inside his house. These yards were one of the first things that I did, and it really helped me kind of like nail my aesthetic really quickly. I have a little mini orchard. Tangy's over here just chilling in the little orchard, cutie. And then I have like a little workbench. I have a few of these scattered around the island so that I don't have to run home to go to my storage, because then I can just use my little storage set and my DIY station right there. Up here is an area we actually renovated today on stream. I do stream Monday through Friday. A lot of it is Animal Crossing, and I work on my island primarily on stream. I'm trying to work on like a little bit more exterior stuff on YouTube too. If you have any particular builds you'd like to see me do, let me know. But yeah, feel free to come pop into stream. This is what we did today. It was not looking so cute before. So I'm glad that I changed it and really like broadened my horizons here. My new horizons. But I thought it would be really cool to have the ruins here, the ruins over by the museum. And I was debating on moving them today, but I do think that everything looks pretty cute. Down here, I have just a little fountain. I am missing a couple of the furniture items that I wanted to put. I wanted to line right here with cherry blossom lanterns, but I gotta catch more cherry blossoms if I want to get cherry blossom lanterns, or I can just cheat and order them the cheater way. There's ways to get items through like hacked switches and stuff without having to actually play the game, and that's how a lot of people I think make content, especially builder content. So don't ever compare your island, like, because I promise you you're working 10 times harder. This is my house. The other day I posted a video where we worked on one room in my house, so I'm not going to show you the inside because I did show you a little bit of the inside during that video. So feel free to go watch that if you would like. But this is the outside of my house that we did today. This is giving so much spring vibes to me. I adore all of the pinks, the yellows, the whites, the greens of citycore islands, which is totally a thing and uses a lot of like bunny day stuff and like these type of colors. It's so pretty to me, so I had to take a lot of inspiration from those islands for this one, especially if I'm gonna go cherry blossom season. Like it's pink on pink on pink all day. Are you ready to enter into my nightmare hellscape that is the flower fields? See, this was an accidental flower field. This wasn't even on purpose. I let these sit here and grow for so long, they just would not stop breeding. And you know what it was? It was that damn beautiful island ordinance. I got that thing, and before I knew it, this was all incredibly overgrown. So now I have to get people to come and help me dig it up because this is not gonna fly. I actually think what I'm gonna do with this area is make especially this spot right here, let me show you. This spot right here, I think would be so fun to do like a Ghibli type flower fields and have all sorts of beautiful spring flowers. Not pansies, sorry, not the biggest fan of pansies. Maybe like one or two. Never say never. But other than that, I plan on making a lot of this area into like beautiful farmland and cute little picnic areas. I don't have any villagers or buildings and structures that are gonna go up here, so I want to keep it just kind of like natural and fun and easy to walk around and just, you know, kind of relaxing. A little bit of a contrast from the city elements of my island. Shino is very busy doing some science. We love a woman in STEM. But besides like a flower field and farms and things, I'm not entirely sure what else to put. We have so many new items and so many endless possibilities. I really don't know. I was thinking of making this section a continuation of the area I'm about to show you, because it has a lot of city looking stuff on this next area. Maybe making a construction section, because didn't we get so many cool construction items? I think it'd be awesome to show like a little active work zone. I don't know. This is one of my favorite areas of the island. I think it's perfect. So this is another neighborhood. We have 3 houses here that we have to check out. Love this little seating area with the vending machines. So epic slay. And then we also have Shino's house. So Shino's front yard I would say is almost there. I have some adjustments that I want to make, but she's got a little tea party. And then we have Punchy's house over here. Punchy is one of my favorite villagers. He's lazy, so he gets to come out here and have snacks and watch TV. I've mentioned this before, but there was somebody that made a comment on a subreddit once, I think it was the Animal Crossing subreddit, that was like, I hate content creators that don't pop their balloons. And I really took that personal. So now I try to make sure I pay attention. Oh boy, we got Clay. Next up, we have Tangy's house in this little neighborhood. She's got a farmer's market. And if you'll recall, we did do a video decorating Tangy's house. I can show you a little sneak peek. Why not? I love what we did in here for her. I think it is so tangy, so orange, so bright, starlight, star bright. It was a real trust the process type of build, but it really came together. And you know, since she's got a farmer's market, I figured she's just a girl that likes to cook. So she's got lots of cooking stuff in here and places to sit and orange jello. It's giving very Neopets. Yeah, I really like how this one turned out. It was a very cute and super fun build to execute. So go watch the video. Anyways, that was this neighborhood. I adore it. I love how all these houses are kind of laid out and we have all the sidewalk. It's looking really nice. Down here is kind of a hot mess. This is Norma and Gail's house. So Norma and Gail are like gay on my island. Why did I do that? I really want to give them like a beautiful garden and all of that, but I ran out of inspiration while I was trying to execute this build. It's on hold. It's definitely on hold, but I think we're going to go like a little more cottage core with this section of the island. And then next up, obviously this is all like a big work in progress. Not sure what I'm going to put up there, but down here we have a food truck and I have to put seating out here, but this is like a food truck and then random mismatched fence. I guess I stole the fences that were right here. It must have been a wild ride. And then this is my flower beach down here, so ignore that fully. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. Across this bridge is my resident services. So I have this beautiful little area that's like right in front, just a nice little spot to hang out. And then this is like a seasonal area that we decided on during stream. So we decided to make this kind of like a little Valentine's section. And then the next holiday, I'll change it. So I think Festival's coming up, which is cool because we get lots of good furniture. You might also be wondering who this man is. That one right there, little Jesus. One day we were looking through the custom design portal and we looked up Jesus, which you can look up specific keywords. Jesus is what we looked up that day. And we found that somebody made a Stardew Valley cow with Jesus underneath. Nothing really spoke to me more than that. So I decided to include it as a little Easter egg on my island, see how many Jesus cows you can find, as well as make it my flag. God bless. That's my president. Down here is one of my favorite areas. I love this whole section. Like, I can't wait to show you. This is my little post office where I get my mail. And then I have a little flower shop right over here. Over here, I don't know what kind of shop to make. If you have any ideas, let me know. But down here is a bakery, kind of a work in progress. I never finished this one. And a beautiful, gorgeous little nature section. My favorite thing is to add windmills and do these cute little kid core designs. That's a really good island theme I adore so much, and I take a lot of inspiration from kid core islands for sure. This used to be where Henry lived, and this is now Lily. And then this is Joey now. I just moved in Joey by Amiibo. And I think it was because Shep was living here and I didn't know if I like loved Shep or not. And so when Shep and Henry lived here, I made them a little barbecue and I don't want to let it go. Like, I think it's really cute. What I would like to do is I'd like to move this concept somewhere else and instead give Lily and Joey a park, I think. Don't you think they're more like park people? Not BBQ people. The next area I have to show you is my park. This is my pride and joy. I don't know why I just love it so much. It's right on the other side of resident services, and there's some adjustments that I need to make, but I think it turned out really good. Underneath, or on top actually, on top is a soccer field, which is kind of a work in progress, like letter B. And I think the last thing I really have to show you is my Able sisters, which, you know, we haven't really done much here. We've done some experimenting, that's what we've done, but nothing solid yet, you know what I mean? So that is Tiny Town Squared. That is my full island update. I have big plans for it, and I would really like to get it done before cherry blossom season, but we'll see how it goes. We have a lot of work to do. If you would like to join us while we're decorating and renovating huge parts of my island, please feel free to come and join us on Twitch. I also have a clips channel if you prefer not to watch live. Please let me know what you think I should do to my island. If you have any ideas whatsoever of anything you'd like to see, please let me know. Of course I need direction. I do. I can't just like make things up in my head and do them. Are you kidding me? My other socials are down below if you'd like to check those out, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you continue to do so, and I will see you in the next one.